Biratnagar, Nepal's second largest city, is located in the urban Terai, or plains, near the southeastern border with India. 15% of Biratnagar's population live below the poverty line in slum and squatter settlements with insufficient access to clean drinking water or adequate sanitation. As part of our mission to improve access to safe water and sanitation in Nepal's poorest communities, WaterAid in Nepal is supporting Lumanti Support Group for Shelter, one of our local partners, in establishing a 3-year water sanitation and hygiene, or WaSH, programme for urban poor, slum and squatter communities in Biratnagar, in partnership with Biratnagar municipality, along with local users committees. The project focuses on 3,168 families living in 6 different wards. The people in these wards are compelled to drink water from unsafe shallow tube wells and hand pumps, which are in very poor condition. Sanitation in these wards is woefully inadequate, with 40% of the community practicing open defecation and 30% using toilets in unhygienic conditions. In addition, a lack of proper sewage and drainage facilities leads to various health risks and waterborne diseases, including skin diseases, respiratory infections and diarrhea. Pramila Devi Mahato in Mahato Toll in Ward 18 sums up her situation concerning the lack of proper sanitation. At the moment it's very difficult. It's hard to defecate in open spaces in front of the men, and it's a long way to walk to the latrine. This is typical of the situation for many women in these wards. Since 2008, the Biratnagar Integrated Water Sanitation and Hygiene Improvement Project, BIWASH for short, has provided a total of 12,198 people access to safe and adequate drinking water. The project has also provided 7,097 people access to hygienic latrines and a further 1,801 people access to environmental sanitation facilities, such as stormwater drainage, biogas plants, and solid waste management. Hygiene education is also being given to all those included in the project. This will all be sustained through the establishment of community-based operation and management systems, community-based monitoring and evaluation, and the capacity building of those involved, using the principles of equity and social inclusion to promote the empowerment of socially marginalised groups. The project's aims are that at least 12 out of 21 communities in 4 wards are declared open defecation free, that awareness levels are raised on water sanitation and hygiene issues, that 80% of the water points are self-governed and sustained, and that 80% of people within the communities are practicing more hygienic behaviour. This film gives an update on the project's progress. Kumari Shobha Tangduka works with the communities to raise hygiene awareness. I'm responsible for training, and we work with vulnerable communities. We work in the poorest communities, such as squatters' communities. I've found that preventing open defecation in the communities in which we work is a huge challenge. We conduct a series of training sessions focusing on hygienic practices within the community. We've been conducting 2-hour weekly training sessions to empower women, which is given to them with the help of community health mobilisers and community health volunteers. We've been coordinating with the District Public Health Office, Mary Stopes, and sector stakeholders. School students have also been mobilised to conduct training for the communities in which we've been working. The training has covered topics such as personal hygiene, environmental sanitation and menstrual hygiene. We've formed children's clubs in every ward, as well as a network of children's groups, with the support of the municipal level Network for Child Rights. In Pashupati Toll, the children's group is very active and even more aware than parents about personal hygiene, as well as environmental sanitation within the community. We also raise people's awareness through drama, educating school children, billboards, speech contests, and celebrating particular days like Global Hand Washing Day.
Have you noticed any change in the communities in which you work?
We've noticed rapid changes in the communities through household visits we conduct for an initial 3 months. People now wash their hands before eating a meal. Children even teach their parents to wash their hands. People are also more aware about food hygiene. For example, covering cooked food. People used to throw small children's feces everywhere before, but now they leave it in an allocated hole. People are now more aware about transmitted diseases caused by defecating in open spaces, so they use the latrines.
How difficult is it to make the community use latrines?
It's taken time. Initially, communities were reluctant to use the latrine, and it was very hard to convince them otherwise. Cultural barriers also exist within the Madhesi communities, as daughter-in-law and father-in-law are not allowed to defecate in the same latrine. Some members of the community have reported that they feel claustrophobic using the latrine and nearly faint. Getting communities accustomed to using latrines isn't easy. We try to convince them by comparing the benefits of having a latrine as opposed to not having one, showing them IEC materials such as posters during hygiene education classes. When people are aware of the benefits of using a latrine, they build one, no matter how poor they are. Bishnu Prasad Mahato lives in Mahato Toll in the project area and has been trained as a community health volunteer by WaterAid's implementing partner, Lumanti.
All of the latrines are in use now.
Bishnu shows us the location in which they plan to build a new latrine for the community.
We provide a subsidy for the ring and pan, then the house owner constructs the latrine themselves.
This emphasises the importance of the community's direct involvement in the project to ensure its long-term sustainability. Nilesh Shrestha has been working as a technical support officer on the project up till now.
As of the 31st of October 2010, we've built 1,001 new latrines and 1,033 new platforms for existing hand pumps, as well as installing 44 new hand pumps with platforms. We've built 4 new institutional latrines in 3 schools and 1 health post.
Since the project started, the initial target of 702 new latrines has already been exceeded, and over 1,000 hand pumps have been repaired, with rigorous testing carried out to ensure water quality. People within the communities are being trained in all aspects of water, hygiene and sanitation to ensure the long-term provision of their water and sanitation needs. Overall, the project is well on its way to achieving its targets and is gradually empowering the communities to take ownership of their water and sanitation resources.
परदेश सौंप